Alright, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to build a sled. You see, we call these sleds. This little wooden mount. That's our FH there, and then back here is our hit and miss Briggs. And I'm going to build one of these sleds for the clear head Briggs. And I'll just take you along for the ride, show you how we do it. Let me take a look at the other one. This one, see this engine here just barely fits on there nicely, but we're going to have to build something a little bigger. Alright, here's a 4-cylinder back here. This one's a little bigger, and we probably won't have to make one quite that big, but we'll have to see, because we're going to have to mount the engine. Plus I want to put the propane tank on there and a regulator and stuff, so we're gonna have to make a pretty decent sized one. But all the engines are tucked away here for the winter now, so that's why they're out here. Might as well take a look up on the loft here while we're here. I don't even know what kind of engines we got here, but these are future projects up here. I see a lot of FHs and S's, Briggs S's and stuff like that. And down there's the old Maytag single. A couple more S6 S's, 5 S's. Like I say, I don't even know what I got. I don't know what that is. That looks like it might be an N. But anyway, got plenty of projects up there. Alright, let's go build a sled. Alright, I laid the engine out on this table here, and I decided to go with a 34 by 14. Right here, if you see this, where that level is, that's 14 inches. And this table's 30. So, if I put 5 planks here, these planks are about the same size as the ones I'm going to use, about 3.5 inches. I'm going to use 1x4s, but they're only 3.5 inches. And come off 2 inches, that'll give us 7-inch handles on the top, 6 or 7 inch handles. And I could have went thinner, but it would have looked awkward. It would have looked strange. So I'm gonna have room for the bottle and a regulator, and then, like I said, the handle's gonna come off there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with a 14 by 34. All right, let's do some cutting. Alright, I got this marked out here. Glasses on, safety glasses. Safety first, kitty. Did you see that? I need 5 of these, so. Cut these, and then I'll turn this back on. Alright, this one is for the mount, the riser, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to taper or bevel it, but for now I'm just going to cut the blank. Alright, that's what the engine's going to sit on. Here are the other 5 pieces here. Alright, these are the sides here. This is decking. We call it 5/4. It's actually 1 inch thick. It's a nice thickness. If I went with a 2x4, it would have been too thick. 2 inches. It's 1.5. And if I went by a 1x, that's only 3/4 inch thick. So this is a nice thickness. Gives it a little heft. Let me cut the other one, and then we'll be done. When I buy this stuff, I try to get it as clear as possible, without any knots. It's tough, but it looks a lot better when it does too many knots. side and lay it out. Alright, I'm going to lay out the handles now and the design. I just happen to have a template from the last card I made. You know, this just happened to be laying in the scrap pile there, so this is going to make things a lot easier. Just have to lay it out here and see what the trace flip was at. And then move it to the other side and flip it around. Still in frame there. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but believe me, it's there. So now I just have to cut that out with a jigsaw, and that'll be our sides. Alright, let me lay this other one out and then I'll put these in the vise. Alright, I clamp these to the table instead. I got a pretty aggressive blade in here. The last one I did, the wood was so wet, you know, it's pressure treated, but the wood was so wet that the blade was going all kinds of cattywampus and everything, and I caught hell with it, but this don't seem too bad. Alright. Doesn't have to be exactly on the line, just close. It jumped out of the groove, that's what happened there. Okay. Yeah, we're not making furniture here, so it's just a crude cart. So that came out all right. Where's my clicker here? All right, let me do the other one, and then we'll get back to you. Alright, this one here I went with a thinner blade, a little less aggressive. It took me a little bit longer, but it gave me a nicer cut. I did hit a knot, caught a little hell with the knot here, but overall it gave me a better cut. But like I say, we're not making furniture here. Let me cut the other side there and we'll be done. Alright, another thing I like about this decking here is it's got rounded edges on it. So what I got to do now is the stuff I just cut, I'm just going to hit it with DA here and just round it a little bit. Alright. It don't take much. Let me finish the rest of this up. Alright. I'm going to take these planks here and just knock the edge off the top of it. This is going to be the deck. I'm going to do that by hand because you see that, and it's you like that to be a little more uniform. So, alright, let me sand them down, and then we'll nail this thing together. Alright, I sort of got it laid out here. I'm going to go with about 6 inches on the handles, and then maybe half-inch space in between them, and that should be okay. Alright, let me find the center and the center of this one, and then we'll start gluing and nailing. Alright, I set my center board here. I had my center of this piece and center of this piece, and then I just squared it up this way, and squared it up this way so it comes right to the edge. And then I glued it, and then shot some nails in there. Some finishing nails. So now what I'm going to do is, since that one's already done, what you got to do is put a little glue on there. Glue is what holds this together, you know, these pins really don't. Whatever excess you got here, you're going to wipe off anyway. I mean, you can do what you want. You could have this hang over and stuff like that, but I like to keep it flush. And then I just got put that down here, and I got half-inch bolts. Just use them for spacers. Then flush this up on the sides. That's about perfect there. And then just shoot some finishing screws in there. Stainless steel. And like I said, the glue is what's going to hold that in. But you also, let me get a rag here. You want to get rid of that, whatever excess glue you have in case you want to stain it. Just wipe it out of the way. And that's all there is to it. Let me put these other ones in there and we'll be okay. Alright, so it's pretty much done right there. Sometimes I put a bottom on, sometimes I don't. I think I'm going to put a bottom, but I got to get a little eraser to cut it for me because he's got a nice table saw. But I can put the doors on, and I'll show you how to put the doors on. You turn it upside down here. Alright, let me bring you over there. Hold on. Still there, guys? Alright. What I did is I made 4 of these brackets here. They're way heavier and stronger than I need. I don't know what that is, 1/8 or 3/16, I don't know. But it's still, I could have used sheet metal for that. But anyway, I screwed it to the sides here. And then I cut the doors and everything. And what I do is put these earth magnets on the back. And then shows you how strong they are. Then all you do is just put it here and your door's on. So let me put that other door on and then I'll show you what we do after that. Alright, yeah, I think pretty much done. All you do now is I take this Elmer's wood filler here and just stick it in these holes. And when it dries and you sand it, you actually can't even see it when you put the urethane on it and stuff. So that's all there is to it. Yeah, they call these sleds or engine mounts or carts. You can actually put wheels on one end of it and roll it and stuff. But that's all there is to it. Sand it and then I think I put about three maybe 4 coats of polyurethane on it. I got that shit on my finger now. I can't turn these off. There you go. I got you over in this hand. Yeah, I put 3 or 4 coats of polyurethane on it. That's in case oil or grease gets on it, but it's going to be propane, so we shouldn't have any trouble with that. But that's it. Not much to them. Alrighty, enough of this.